see exactly
most likely.
how all of this would unfold if it were that way.
Oh my! I saw the projection. We saw the projection, man. Oh my god, man! I knew these niggas were bullshitting. What is up to all y'all G's out there? It's your boy OG. I know it's been a minute. I did record the other day on Wii Sports, the getting to the silver challenge. I did finish recording it, so gonna get that out there as soon as I can. Just been held up and busy. Also, in case y'all didn't check out my other channel update, I did say I was working on the new DBZ Kai Abridged, where it's gonna be with a lot of guys that y'all might have known, some that I collab with, some personal people that I'm gonna ask to join. And of course, you already know Ultra Eli is down to it. Trey is also down to it. Big Ryan is down to it, along with Anik and Nick and stuff. But besides the point, I'm gonna be doing these weekly reactions, sometimes on college football games, and of course the college football like rankings and stuff. Now, I don't want to get copyrighted and stuff, because what I have to do to watch the games is that I gotta go to Wheels channel where he covers the highlights instead of the official ESPN that covers that, and that's a whole mess up, and that's a whole thing. So I hate to do that. So anyway, we're gonna be getting to it. Hopefully, my dogs, they can win out. And regardless if we get the SEC championship or not, we still in it. Still be in the playoffs, and maybe this could be good for us.
And record strength is an official criteria for the selection committee for the first time, meaning how well did you play against your schedule. Now, you've seen this on ESPN.com, and committee members can look at it if they want, but it's an official metric now. Just a reminder of how things are. We've tweaked the field just a little bit, or not the field, but at least seeding the field. 5 highest ranked conference champions all get spots in the field. Then after that, it will just be the highest ranked teams. Now, when you start to fill out the bracket for the final rankings, the 4 highest ranked teams, regardless of whether they've won a conference, regardless of conference affiliation, will be seeded 1 through 4. Then beyond that, you'll have 8 teams playing in the first round. Those top 4 get the bye. The teams seeded 5 through 8 will get games on campus. We need to get more games on campus, but that's a different discussion for a different day. Then we'll play throughout the bracket. No reseeding or anything like that. Quarterfinals and semifinals in the traditional bowl sites, as you see there. Then the national championship game will be played in the greater Miami area. So now let's look at the initial.
Okay. So let me go ahead before we get into that. I was going over this before I even started recording. I knew the Orange Bowl was in Miami. I knew that the Rose Bowl was in California. Fiesta, I had a feeling it was in, like somewhere, I think that's Arizona. And the Cotton, the Goodyear, that's Texas. And Allstate Sugar Bowl, that is New Orleans Stadium. Of course, the Peach Bowl, the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, I'm familiar with that because we played in it twice with Georgia, of course. That's in Atlanta. So the Peach Bowl will be held in the semifinals is what I'm looking at. So most likely, if we're in that bracket, we could possibly have a home game.
Semifinals in the traditional bowl sites, as you see.
Now, normally they would go over the chart list in the way, but
in the greater Miami
I saw this came out first, so I'm just doing this
at
first.
the initial rankings from the College Football Playoff Selection Committee, brought to you by Allstate. Team checking in at number 25 after losing to Oklahoma. It's the Tennessee Volunteers. At number 24, ahead of Josh Heupel's team, the Pittsburgh Panthers. Now, Pittsburgh only has 1 loss in ACC play, explosive offense.
I kind of already know, like, it's the Washington, Michigan. It's basically, most of this is based off the AP poll.
Let's look at number 20.
And there's US. You can tell the committee's watching the game because.
And of course, I already know about Miami. I think I'll let it continue right here because I do want to see the top 15.
Even though
in a way,
head-to-head
because
against Notre
I already
Dame,
know
Miami
they got
coming
Notre
at
Dame in
18,
there.
A bit of a surprise.
Because
Number 17.
how they lost at the beginning and now how they're in there
There
now.
it is, Greg.
Now that's
Georgia
unfortunate
Tech
with
over
Georgia
the
Tech,
one-loss
man.
North
How they
Carolina
lost
State
that
by
one
17.
game.
I think it's about right.
They were
I mean,
like in the
I think this is a
top
good
10,
football
bro.
team. They had a really bad day. Now
They were in
get
the
a chance
top
to
10.
Eventually bounce back. The schedule does strengthen down the stretch.
That's
for Georgia
crazy.
Tech. Still have Georgia. Still have a game against a ranked Pitt. Plenty of opportunity sitting in front for the Ramblin' Wreck.
Number 16. The Vanderbilt Commodores after that
And
loss.
see, like,
to
we got to
Texas,
play
Vanderbilt
them.
lost
We
a
got to
couple of road
play
games.
Georgia Tech. Now, after we got past Texas, we win and stuff. Georgia Tech they're a pretty challenging team. That's not going to be an easy team to beat because last time we went into 8 overtimes with them. Man. I mean, win or lose with that, bro. Georgia still got to win out. We still got to win out. I mean, now these days, teams can now afford to have 2 losses. It depends how you lost. Now, since Georgia Tech is ranked, I think Georgia should be fine, but we should still win. We should still be able to win these games because we got to play MS State this weekend. We got to play Texas. And we got to play a smaller team. And look, but still, they're serious. And finally, it's Georgia Tech. That's 4 games left. We have 4 games left.
To Texas
Gotta be
and
able to win 'em.
Alabama, but still in the fight at 7-2. Big hill to climb if they want to fight their way into the SEC championship game. Louisville has only a loss in overtime to Virginia.
They're the team that beat
They
Miami.
Miami and the Cardinals of Jeff Brom ranked number 15. How about number 14?
Virginia Tech.
Head-to-head is likely
I mean,
the difference
just
between
Virginia. I'm sorry,
and Louisville.
Virginia,
Without a
not
doubt. And
Virginia
I think
Tech.
when you look at this committee, it's important to see where they're stacking these 2 teams at right now. To me, this is great insight when it comes to the head-to-head. And before we all lose our mind on the last Sunday.
Speak for yourself.
No.
Number 13. Here comes the Big 12. Utah Utes. They've had a couple of
Utah.
impressive games. Last 2 wins, one over Colorado and then Cincinnati.
Utah
on
might
Saturday
actually
night.
try to
They
squeak
put
their
the
way
hammer
into
down
this
against the
one.
Bearcats.
It looked
At
really
13,
good. When
man,
you talk about which conferences get
they
how
could
many
definitely
bids,
squeak in at 12.
ACC team sitting right behind Utah. Between Big 12 and ACC, a lot of question going to be at the end, which conference will get a second bid, a second team in.
Okay, now quick reminder as we see number 12 and then number 11 that you have the 5 highest ranked conference champions and the next 7 highest ranked teams. Typically that means that the cut line is going to be between 11 and 12. So with that in mind, let's see who's number 12. Oklahoma Sooners. Sooners stumbled a bit after
Oklahoma?
John Mateer was injured. Big win on the road against Tennessee. They've got a
Hold
shot
on,
at
so
Alabama coming up
we
later.
should have a shot
So the
to play
Sooners at 72,
them,
ranked
since they're at
12th,
number
so an
12.
opportunity to earn their spot. Number 11, this is probably the
But then
cut
again, they
line.
are going by conference.
The Texas Longhorns, and again, head-to-head,
put
at least
Texas.
right now, with a similar resume.
And it's
That high.
amazing, as bad as Texas has looked at times this season, they're right in position and they have a lot of roadway left in front of them. If they can continue to ascend and continue to play, Texas could wind up getting in
In
this
2
playoff.
weeks, they go to Georgia.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's when we'll find out what Texas
Roadway
really
in front
is
of
made
them.
of.
Yep.
Absolutely.
It's also not about style points either, because Texas is getting by very narrow margins. Mississippi State and Kentucky. Hey, just win, baby. At least it appears this way according to the committee.
Well, I mean, the whole thing is if you start trying to put this list together, and if you're sitting in that room, that's kind of, you hold your nose, and it's kind of where they wind up, you know,
Yeah.
a little bit. But
Right.
now an opportunity to finish strong. There's no rule against improving over the course of the season. Who's number 10?
Notre Dame, man. They're gonna put. Yep. See,
Fighting Irish
what the
of Notre Dame.
what the hell did I
2
just say?
losses, first 2 games
Well,
of the
if they're at
season.
10, we're not playing them because I don't care, man. Either we play them or not. I don't like Notre Dame, bro. I don't like how they put them. They're in no conference. They got no conference, bro. They got a cupcake schedule. Who the hell are they playing? I'm not seeing them playing anybody. Only team that they played was Texas A&M and Miami. Miami's like mid. They got Carson Beck. That was our old quarterback. You see how he's performing now? Like, bro. Dude, man. That's what I'm saying, dude. They're favoring Notre Dame a bit too much, bro. Too much.
one on the literal last play of the game, the other on the virtual last play of the game after missing an extra point, and they're getting some respect because of how they've played and
Too much,
how tight
bro.
those losses.
And the way they look now, they look like a dominant football team running the
BC
ball.
notwithstanding Saturday.
What the hell are we talking about? Say dominant? Look, buddy, we know they made it to the national championship last year. And we know they beat Georgia. They beat an injured Georgia, bro. We put a fresh Gunnar Stockton in when he hasn't even played all season. Then, of course, Bobo was not calling the right plays. And really, we just was not as prepared. Apparently, even though when we got the bye, because everyone that had a bye lost.
Everybody's entitled to one.
Everybody is entitled to one.
Number 9.
Yeah. Whoa, they got Oregon there? Isn't Oregon 6 in the AP? I thought Oregon would at least be 7.
While they had the loss to Indiana and a great game.
Hold on. Back
Not a
up.
lot of other things on their resume.
Overtime
Oregon?
against Penn State, which at the time looked like a pretty good win.
But now it doesn't.
Since then,
Right,
it doesn't.
right.
It does not look great. They went to overtime with Penn State.
I think everybody acknowledges the firepower. There's no one that denies the ceiling that Oregon has on their best day. We saw it against Rutgers. But right now, their best wins against a 5-3 Northwestern team. And that's no disrespect to the Wildcats, just they haven't had a chance to really prove it yet, albeit having lost.
Texas is overrated. Notre Dame is overrated, along with Oklahoma. But then now, I know Oregon, they have been battle tested in certain ways. They have been battle tested before. God damn it, stop. They have been battle tested before, but still though, I expected them to be at least number 7. But then having them that close to Notre Dame, that's crazy. Who's above
Indiana
them?
And the way things went now
I don't know.
for Penn State.
I know
One
who's
thing I
above them in
wanna
the top
point
5.
out, while they don't have a big resume win, if you look at ESPN's strength of schedule, it's still top 40. It's not like it's bottom of the country.
Yeah,
Right?
hey, I understand it's top 40, but they don't. To your point, Greg, they've had an opportunity to show us.
Okay, motherfucker.
You
We're
can't
going on
control-
too long.
Coming up for them.
Let's go to number 8. Texas
Is that
Tech.
Texas Tech?
Only
Oh,
the
that's where
one
Texas Tech
loss
is. Yeah,
against
that's
Arizona
right.
State, Joey McGuire's
Hold on.
team and that great
Isn't Texas
defense.
Tech
at
11
great
in AP?
position. Huge game coming up with BYU. College game day will be there. And BYU is sitting there at number 7.
BYU is number 7.
Promise, haven't seen it.
BYU is
Felt like
7.
the right spot for the Cougars.
Okay, so interesting. That's interesting.
I think we all
Look at you.
expected
I think we're all
7
looking
play
at
8
pro.
this weekend.
The only blemish on BYU's resume is the quarterback's wearing 47. That should be a number that sacks quarterbacks, not one that is a
I
quarterback.
don't know. Michael Irvin rocked it pretty good there for a while.
There's a
too.
wild
Okay, we got Ole Miss at number 6.
Aaron Pollock with some love there. Number 6, Ole Miss is 8-1. Lane Kiffin, the object of many an affection in the coaching carousel. His team's ranked 6th.
And I think if there's a such thing as a good loss, I think we look at Ole Miss's loss at Georgia, the way they played in that game, went head-to-head with Georgia. If you watch that game, you give Ole Miss credit for that game, even though they lost the game.
Yeah, the week after they went to the wire
How
with
about you talk
Washington
about their
State.
good wins?
It's like, what are they doing?
I think the next two are
Then
gonna
when
be pretty
Georgia comes up, watch them
predictable
talk
and
about-
easy
bring
and
up
powerful.
Alabama.
As we go to number 5, it's going to be the top 3 of the century.
And there we
Georgia's
are.
5. Only
There we are. Georgia. There's Georgia. There's Georgia.
lost to Alabama. Is Alabama 4? I assume they are.
Yes.
They are. So Alabama is number 4. So that leaves Ohio State, Indiana, Texas A&M, 1, 2, 3. We talked about that. Joey has an idea,
mean,
but it
like,
is A&M,
looking
Joey,
at it.
who you said you'd have number
Yeah.
1. A&M as at number 3.
That is surprising to me because of the analytics,
Very.
because of the record strength, because of the schedule strength. Texas A&M is ranked in both those metrics.
I will admit, they have come so far. They're undefeated.
That they're at number 3.
And to your point,
And stuff, and
they
even
have
when
the
they
best
play
win in the
Alabama,
sport.
man, they
Inside
found a way how to
being the
beat
Notre Dame
them,
team,
bro.
you see
Like,
where they are now.
teams that can beat Bama would be LSU, Texas A&M, Tennessee, and sometimes maybe in once in a while Georgia.
Of
course, Indiana's up there. They're undefeated. Big Ten
barring,
and Ohio
some
State.
Pretty significant upset the rest of the way. Hoosier schedule is very, very favorable, and Ohio State, of course, has Michigan. They don't play each other in the regular season. So there's one thing missing from the top 25. If you look at the
For a second, I almost thought it was
criteria for
delayed.
establishing the bracket, it's the 5 highest-ranked conference champion. only 4 conferences represented in that top 25. So what the committee does, they continue ranking until they get to a team with the 5th highest ranked team from a conference to give you an idea of who would make it into the bracket. That's how they'll do it on selection day. So let's start to put together the bracket right now and look and see exactly
Most likely,
how all of this would unfold if it were that way.
Oh my! I saw the projection. We saw a projection, man. Oh my God, man! I knew these niggas were bullshitting. They didn't even project it, man. You tell me the playoff didn't even. I thought Ohio would go up into the bracket to where Georgia would have a chance to play Ohio State. Nah, nigga, they want to put us up against Alabama's bracket. Watch, because top 5 always goes into the top. They don't go nowhere else. Nowhere else, man. I'm getting sick of this, bro. I'm getting sick of this, bro. I'm gonna tell you this, bro. The ones I see if Georgia wins out, I'm gonna tell you this for not without a doubt who I'm gonna see in this top 4 losing. I'm gonna see either Ohio State or Indiana lose. Texas A&M might win out. I'm gonna keep it real because they even play Texas, and I already know they're gonna probably sweep Texas, so they're gonna get revenge against Texas unless Texas does something big and gets them. But if Georgia wins out, I see Ohio either losing to just Michigan, Indiana might end up just losing I don't know, Big Ten or a Big Ten championship or somebody. I'm not really sure. I didn't even go over their damn schedule. Alabama, I don't even know if they're gonna lose again. I'm keep it real, bro. Much as I think they're so goddamn annoying because of the fan base, how they are, especially how we let these niggas off the hook every goddamn time. I don't know. I mean, they're at home against LSU. The only trap game is possibly at Auburn, but I just don't see it. I just don't see them losing again. I can care less. The only thing that will help is that if one of these guys in the top 4 would lose, and then maybe we can get into that bye. But maybe if we miss the bye, I don't mind if we play in the first round, as long as we save Alabama for either the semi or mostly the national championship. I'm gonna be real, bro. Either the semifinal or national championship. I'll be good. Don't put us up against them in the quarterfinals, because one of us is just gonna come out there beat up. We always play each other so goddamn hard. Those are 2 juggernauts, man. When it comes to Georgia and Alabama, those are 2 damn juggernauts. Jesus, man.
Right now, so it would be, as you see on the left with the CFP rankings, it would be the Memphis Tigers. They're not in the top 25, but they are at the moment the highest ranked among the teams in the group of 5. Teams with the byes will be the top 4 ranked teams. Told you earlier, does not matter what conference you're in, does not matter if you are a conference champion. Obviously, that will help you get there on selection day, but right now, it's
so
Ohio
we should
State,
play Memphis,
Indiana, Texas A&M, and Alabama. So the teams that would have the home games in Athens, home game in Lubbock, Oxford, and Provo. And you see Georgia's 5, Ole Miss 6, BYU 7, Texas Tech 8. So that would mean that Georgia would play Memphis. It would be the 5th highest ranked conference champion.
Stop the cap.
Oh, they're just trying to set us up against fucking Alabama. They're trying to set us up against Alabama. That's what they're doing. They're literally trying to set us up against Alabama. If the playoffs start today, we're playing Memphis at home. I know Memphis has played good in their region. Nigga, but that's like a scrimmage game to Georgia. Even if we had Beck, that's still a scrimmage game. I just we don't have to play no goddamn Notre Dame, bro. Well, at least not yet. I'll save Notre Dame. If Notre Dame gets there, I'm gonna save them. I'm gonna save them for something, but I can care less. I just don't like how they put them in there. if the playoffs started today, man, they're just saying Georgia and Alabama up to play each other. I'm gonna keep it real, bro. Number 1 should be at the top. This should be 1. I don't care, bro. Look at this. Look at this. That right there. My finger's gonna get cut off, but at the top, Ohio should be right up there. At number 2, then you put number 3. You put number 3 in the spot, and then you put number 4 right up under that, along with number 2. Number 2 at 7 and 10 is fine. Number 4 should be where Texas A&M is. This is just a man. I swear, dude, they don't know how to set this up.
To make the field, so despite the fact that the Tigers are not ranked officially, they would be the 12th seed, and you see the other matchups: Oregon and Texas Tech, Tyler Shuck,
You know my dogs, bro.
Virginia and Ole Miss, and Notre Dame and
My
BYU.
dogs.
That's how it would stop for right now.
Okay, so that's it for right now. Here we know. I made a vow, in case y'all didn't know. After the Alabama game, I told myself I would not put this back on until Georgia can handle everybody in our conference. That includes fucking Bama. So if we have to end up playing Bama in the quarterfinals, once we get past Memphis, so be it. Go Dogs, bro. Go Dogs. But that's going to be it, guys. If you like it, like and comment, subscribe. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace out to all of my niggas. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.